forgot to mention that. Hi, everybody. Hi, Facebook. Hello, Facebook people.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Hold on.
Usually I get the...
Yeah. Something's happening here. Hold on. Let me just double check and make sure.
We are live.
Oh, yeah.
We are live.
I got it.
It comes up late, a little late.
Yeah,
Okay. all right,
I've been
good.
waiting.
I forgot to mention that we posted the new Fast Five this morning.
Yeah.
We posted the new Fast Five.
Greg and myself.
It's a good one.
5 quick questions. 5
Kind of quick answers.
5 quick answers. Even though they're hard, sometimes they answer quickly. So Erica does a nice job putting those together. Nice job.
Thank you.
And so that is today's.
Thank you for the for helping with one of my words.
I actually didn't know what that was.
You didn't when I
No,
said
and I didn't
it?
want to say anything last week because I was like, maybe this is something I should know. If it's a body part, that's embarrassing. And then I looked it up.
what that was?
No,
Give it
I've never heard that in my
Don't
life.
say what it is.
Okay, Erica, give it another 25 years and a couple kids. And
Yeah.
you might know.
So if you go
I was
to
like, what
the
is
Buzz
that?
Facebook page or our Instagram page with it's a reel, and it's like a minute, 2 minutes long, and it's 5 quick questions. But on one of them, Laura says something, and I'm like, I don't think we can say that, and not that, but and Erica's like, oh yeah.
If I said this,
But you didn't
would
know what it was.
I had no
That's funny.
idea.
Do you know what that
That's
is?
funny.
It's the same.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if you said that,
Okay.
I would have known.
Okay,
Okay.
it's a different word. All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, so go see it, and the question was a really good one though. I can't wait till later this week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday,
Oh, we
when
don't-
we review it.
We don't review it till next week because we haven't done theirs from last week. Last week
Oh,
was
we
Kelly
haven't,
and
so we're a week behind.
I am-
Okay, all right,
I'm
that's fine.
Yeah, I was confused about that.
We're a week off.
We got a week behind. Okay. Well, anyway, so at some point we'll play it on the air and you can hear it, but you can always go see the videos. We post them every Monday, and then Kayla, instead the trivia thing ended up on last Wednesday. Got something new coming up this Wednesday. So doing a lot of stuff at morningbuzz.com and on the Facebook and Instagram pages. So hi everybody. So bonjour. How you doing, Kelly? Did you win money or lose after the golf thing after the show? The 9 o'clock hour.
Didn't even know.
Kelly, you were screaming like, dude, I tuned you
I
out.
screamed once.
No,
three. It was three
three
times.
times you raised your voice.
So what's the answer?
Well, if I was happy, I won. I was happy. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't. Sorry, you kind of lost me there. You were really into
Rooting
it.
for Victor Hovland, and he sunk a 9-footer, and Scheffler.
Yeah.
I wasn't really rooting against him, but for my money, I had to. He missed a 4-footer.
You were
It's kind of like the name Victor.
you were watching TV, worried about your $20, and I was over here focusing on actually my job, and so I didn't see what happened. So I apologize.
I wish
was
I could have helped you.
doing my job. Me too, Kelly. Me too. I wish you could have helped me. All right. Well, anyway, so coming up, we got the Buzz 24/7, and
Something also, Greg, that we forgot to, as I was looking through my phone, bring to Erica's attention.
We don't even have to.
yeah, we should.
Yeah,
We should.
This is getting to be.
Because you have a photo you could actually show on camera. Let me tell you, Scotty notices everything. That right there. You know anybody that parks? You put it a little closer, Scotty. Let me, because oh yeah, see who parks like that?
My daughter, same age.
Okay. Would be an age thing.
No,
Erica?
Kelly is right. I think it is an age thing because Nora and Sadie, Jill, no, Jill's all about like there's a reason why those lines are there. Nora and Sadie said they're suggestions.
We pulled.
I like that.
We pulled into the luau. Right. We went to park. And we walked across the street, and Scotty saw that immediately.
Oh, you
and he
can't
goes,
do anything in front of him.
And he goes, Erica.
That's funny because even hopping out of the car, I asked my sister, I was like, do you think I'm good enough? Like, I'm close enough? Like, I think Scott's going to say something if I'm too close. She's like, you're fine.
Like you're affecting the young woman's life.
Yeah, well, it's
Where
funny
she's got to
'cause
worry about
It
that.
started the mother trucking giveaway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She they were like angled, and she just parked square. It was like I guess those don't mean anything.
Yeah, I saw that when I pulled in, and I thought that's interesting, but maybe they're unloading. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Which
Yeah.
of course you were.
Yes.
So you got to pass there.
True.
You got to pass
Thank
there.
you. I do pride myself on my parallel parking abilities, though, because
And that's
we didn't
good.
have a parking lot in high school, so I had to park on the street every day.
Yeah,
Got that down.
That's my superpower.
Yes.
I can back right like poof, no problem.
When you are the chunky drummer, you want to find the closest spot because you got a lot more to bring in and out, and I can get in a nice little tight
Yeah.
spot easily, no problem.
The band he plays for, the name of the band is Chunky.
Chunky.
He's the chunky drummer. So there you go.
Okay.
That's what it is right there. It's not a weight thing at all, you know. Anyway, but yeah, parallel parking. I feel like an inordinate sense of pride when I look at a spot. Okay, thank you, Scotty. When I look at a parking spot and go, I can make it. And then I do it, and especially when I do it in one fell swoop without
So
any backing up.
satisfying.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing
But
but
now
best.
my car is like you saw my car. No, it's just as a
Your
video
car,
camera.
by the way,
Oh,
spaceship.
This is a monster
Freaking
car now.
spaceship.
But it lets me. Like you saw the screen. My screen is
Yeah.
like really, really long. The whole thing. As soon as I'm pulling into a spot, it's just the whole
It
area
takes
of
over,
view. I
what?
don't.
It's
I
very,
always make it in the lines.
very much a 40-year-old woman car. Now.
I still
Yeah.
don't get how it shows the view from above the car.
It's just got
I
her
don't
own
get
satellite.
That
that.
makes no
cameras
sense.
crazy.
all around it.
Yeah, but showing I know they digitally, I know it, but I just can't figure it out.
Yeah,
It's
I put
above
on my
pay grade.
directional, and I get the camera for my whole side of
Yeah.
the car
Oh,
on
that's
the
nice.
screen.
My buddy's got a car. You turn on the directional, and the TV screen becomes
Yeah,
a
the
lit.
side.
It shows you the lighted side of the car and where you're going to turn. It adds
Where the-
light to it, even outside of your headlights. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. Because you know how in I'm sure you'd say more females, you get the lines on your rims where if you
Yeah.
hit the
Yep.
curb. I'll never hit a curb because I have cameras that
Yeah.
showed me how close I am and everything.
One of the things we're going to talk
like
about
that.
is cars in the Buzz 24/7. We
The
got
movie.
something about cars, not the
love that
movie,
movie.
not the movie. Ugly cars, by the way, ugly cars. That's one of the things going to come up. Also, women who like to be boss. I mean, excuse me, men that like bossy women is another thing that's going to come up. And a couple of other stories that we didn't get to during the course of the show. Okay,
what?
women
It
with
de-
strong
it depends.
backs and shoulders are going to be part of the show. So anyway, we're going to jump over to the Buzz 24/7. We'll post at noon. Don't forget tomorrow on the show, Jimmy Dunn's going to come in. We're going to have the You Pick a Ticket. You could get 4 tickets to a show at the Bank NH Pavilion. You're going to get to choose from a bunch of shows. And now through Wednesday, right? If you go to Live Nation, when's it?
That one, it doesn't end. It's till they're gone.
Okay.
Our
All right.
contest is only going till Wednesday.
Okay. Live Nation is offering 4 tickets to a lot of shows for $99. 4 tickets, $99. Incredible deal while they last. Bunch of shows all around the country, so check that out. We are going to see you over there on the Buzz 24/7.
If you're an Amazon shopper, we have a great way, for no cost, to shop and help our charity. Lend a Helping Can. Go to morningbuzz.com/Amazon and see how to add our Amazon shopping link to your phone's home screen. Then, every time you go shopping, a portion of the proceeds from the sale will come from Amazon and go to Lend a Helping Can. That's morningbuzz.com/Amazon and help lend a helping can with every Amazon shopping purchase.
Hey, it's Kayla, and you do not want to miss out on being a Buzz Plus member. It is the only place you get to watch the entire show commercial-free. You get the exclusive Buzz 24/7 and the bonus segment commercial-free. Plus, you can get early tickets to things like Luau and Buzzball. MorningBuzz.com. Become a Buzz Plus member.
It's the Buzz 24/7 at morningbuzz.com.
This is unbelievable.
Now that's what's up.
That's what's up. Where am I at here?
Where you at, dog?
Hold on. Hold on. Cheers, everyone.
There's nothing left of me.
I will say,
What?
I spent the weekend up north. Really hard time finding a really good cup of coffee up there. Because there's a lot of gas stations
But do you
and
make
stuff
your
like
own?
that.
Are you
You
staying
don't-
in
It's-
Airbnb?
the camp coffee's great. Percolated
Yeah.
coffee, it's great. It's got little grounds in it. I don't even care. It's still great. Coffee you make at a camp is awesome.
Yeah, but you
I
didn't
was,
make it?
Well, I was up before anybody else and out the door
left.
and searching for coffee like 2 hours after I got up. Kind of stuff. Tough to find. I'm a
Can't just
coffee-
find like your basic gas station coffee. Sometimes at Cumbies or whatever is fine with me.
Yeah, I did that. I tried that. There's no Cumbies up there. up
Mobile
there.
or nothing. They won't do that.
Yeah, there are a couple of like smaller places, but the coffee just is, it's like a K-cup type of coffee, which is different. It's still good. I mean, I used it for a long period of time, but I like what I like now. I'm a coffee snob.
I've matured, everybody.
You can say what you want, but I'm a little bit of a coffee snob now. I don't like saying that, but it's true. Okay, I like a certain type of coffee, and I like a certain thing, and
I don't just
I
put
shouldn't
anything
have to
into this body
accept
unless
anything
the
else.
client asks.
Clearly, and they got to pay a lot. if they want to put something in my body. Okay. For years and years and years, I would do K-cups, and I'd be like, "It's great." And my daughter, who really loves coffee, she's like, "Dad, it's good, but it's not great." And then I was introduced to ground coffee, and then I was like, "Holy,
where had you been?"
Well, no, ground like you grind the beans right there in the house. I didn't do that before, and so once I started doing that, I'm like, holy shit, this is a whole nother level.
I think I got a coffee grinder as a gift like 15 years ago, and so
my big thing was do it and get the hell out. Make it in a minute and get out. That's why I was.
I always pre-make it, and then the coffee machine has a timer, so the next morning I wake up, it's all done for me.
Yeah, New Hampshire Coffee Roasters, Carabas. There's a bunch of companies that I just absolutely love. New Hampshire Coffee Roasters is great, so that's my thing right now. So anyway, there you go, coffee. Everybody's a snob about something, by the way. Don't make it like you're not. People are snobs. Scotty's probably a drum snob.
I can be.
What's your drums? What is it?
I have a bunch that I play.
What's the one thing you accept no substitutes? You're a snob when it comes to what?
The seats, the rock and sock. Plain and simple. If I'm gonna put my ass on a drum throne, it's going to be a throne. Rock and sock. Best drum seats ever. Yep.
There you go. Snob.
Yep.
Rock and sock.
Sometimes even my
snob.
feet touch the floor.
What are you a snob about?
Charmin and Viva. Has to be Charmin toilet paper. It has to be Viva paper towels.
Charmin Bounty.
No,
Is
I'm
Charmin
not.
like
Charmin
a friggin'
Bounty.
towel? Like you go someplace and a toilet paper feels like a freaking towel. It feels wrong to be wiping my ass with it.
I like Charmin.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to. It's
not
on my list
knocking
to bring in a
Charmin.
roll because we're out of the station. No toilet paper. Have to buy some.
Yeah, the company loves it when you talk about that.
Yeah, well, start buying me toilet paper. Put it on my list.
I don't care what the company likes. What are you a snob about?
I think I'm right there with you with the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be good.
It does.
The
I'm
one-
disappointed if I start my day with a watery coffee.
And I couldn't. Everything was watery, and I was like, "This sucks." But I'll deal with it. I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
Just go. But I'm like, it just makes it like when you get home. First thing I just made a cup of coffee. I'm weird like that. It makes a difference.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
used to say like when I saw my coffee come out the window at Dunkin's, I could tell if it was gonna be a good day or a bad day based off the way the coffee looked.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Yeah.
You put
A little bit of a
stuff in
snob.
it.
Yeah.
Did you ever buy like the cold brew, the stock cold brew in a store in a plastic?
bought
and
that, yeah.
It's not bad
Yeah.
for iced coffee. You know what I mean? I don't mind that. Kelly, what
I
are you
agree.
what are you a snob about?
Well, obviously beer, but also cookies. I don't want store bought. Homemade desserts in general. Dessert, if it's homemade, I'm in. If it's not homemade, I'll take the bakery, Hannaford Bakery, Demoulas Market Basket Bakery. Sometimes,
Yeah.
they're as good.
You were talking about diners and pie earlier this morning, and all I could think of was when I go to a diner, and I love diners. The pie's been sitting on this little shelf, and it's got a little cellophane over it. I don't want to eat it.
I
They're
totally disagree with you.
yeah, because
Okay.
they're pumping those pies out.
I believe that
I don't know that.
they know how many pies they sell.
Yes.
So they're not making 9,000 apple pies and no, they know how many to make.
A
So
place like
and
Becky's busy.
Oh, I
if
busy.
love
you go to a
Becky's.
place
Not-
and they go, sorry, I'm out. That makes me feel good because I know it's fresh.
My thing is saran wrap. I don't want a sandwich wrapped in saran wrap. I don't want like a pie wrapped in. I don't
His
know
partner? He
why. I
doesn't
got a
want his
weird
partner?
thing.
Or his
No, I
pepper.
wrap my partner in saran wrap. Oh my God, Scotty showed me. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't say that.
No.
They wrap themselves like some people wrap it and they poop in it. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Scotty showed me that.
Wait.
We just went to
can't
the.
move
Well, how did
past.
we go there?
What?
Wait a
Because
minute.
that's what it reminded me of. Scotty
Wait.
showed me that once.
What do they do?
They wrap their partner in saran wrap.
And then they
Head-
poop?
like to their neck, to their feet. And they,
Or they do like a
Wait,
diaper.
and they poop on them, or the person
No,
in
the
the saran
person,
wrap?
the person in the saran wrap does that
Poops
inside the
on
saran wrap.
For show?
Don't look at me. Look at the guy who showed it to me.
Who is it turning on? The person that's pooping or the person that's what?
Oh,
I'm
everybody.
so-
All right. If he is going to, if he
I
is,
am like I am. This is new to me. I learned
Oh, my
something.
No,
God.
there's some crazy stuff that happens in the world.
It's called the saran wrap brownie. The act of placing a thin film of saran wrap over somebody's face and having a bowel movement.
No. This is not
slightly
that.
different.
This is not
I guess,
that.
Yeah.
No, that's
Without-
disgusting.
the
Wait,
scenario.
that's disgusting. But pooping.
The scenario is we were in New York City.
That's true.
Back about 20.
It was so funny.
25 years ago when it wasn't the clean family atmosphere that it somewhat is now.
They had open door like porno shops. Like you go to past a store, you could walk right in. There's no wall. Porno.
And that have guys on ladders making sure people are not stealing or touching themselves.
Yeah.
So I walked
on ladders on the side of the
So
the
me
side
and
of the
Greg
place.
walked in and we're like laughing because literally it's open and we walked in.
Hold on. We didn't really walk in. There were carousels outside of the store.
There were, and
so we were on the sidewalk. Just to be clear.
And as we did, immediately I stepped up and me and Greg start laughing and the guy comes out and he goes, "Can I help you?" And I picked up a video of
that
people with poop all over them. I go, "Do you have anything harder?"
And the guy's like, what? Get out of here!
Yay!
Bar and grill. It was the most disgusting thing, and yes, that was the thing. But nobody's putting it over their face. It was just
right. Adding to the ick list.
yeah. That I don't even believe. Like there are some things that you see in the world, and you go, no effing way. That's a thing.
I believe that you name it, there's a fetish out there for it.
That's whoa.
The stomp one was the one that threw me for the biggest loop.
You know about stomping, right?
No, please tell me.
Where a guy
You don't want to know.
sits naked on the floor and a woman will keep stomping on his
Junk, on his junk. Sometimes with high heels.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's the
Ouch.
craziest thing.
Yeah.
It's like I don't. Wow, that's mind bending.
And I didn't know anything about it. Kelly
Kelly
turned me
showed
on
us.
to that.
Kelly showed us the videos.
That's not true.
Yeah, you did. Come on, dude. It's been long. It's been a long time. You've been,
Dude, it's fine.
It's fine.
When the internet comes out, everybody finds something they're crazy about.
All right. Well, anyway, didn't intend to go down that road, but I mean, Erica's got to learn sometime, right? You can't. You know what I'm saying?
That one was new to me too.
Yeah. All right, Erica, turn your camera a little bit. I don't know, that way towards Scotty a little bit. There you go, right there. Good. All right. So yeah. Anyway, we went down the wrong road there with the saran wrap.
Okay, let's talk ugly cars.
I don't like saran wrap on pies. I don't like it on desserts.
I don't like using saran wrap. I don't own it in my house. Give me aluminum foil.
I
Saran
don't
wrap
want any
is
food
not.
wrapped in it.
It's not a real good.
I agree.
Use of anything.
So therein lies my thing with the pies. Anyway, so Scotty brought it up. So I was reading this thing, and if you think historically, it's about cars. We brought it up in the Facebook Live thing a little earlier this hour on Facebook. If you don't know, we jump on Facebook 10 minutes after the show, and we do a little jump on there, and you could watch us live. But talked about ugly cars. Like in your life, think about a car that you looked at and just said, to you, it might be a great car. People might love the car, but you're like, that's the ugliest car in the world. Because for me, I'm just going to start out with say it. The Cybertruck, the Elon Musk Cybertruck, is the ugliest creation known to man. I can't fathom that there was somebody that dumb, because they're obviously very smart people.
You see them all over the
They
place.
must have been a strategic way why they did it, because they certainly get noticed. What was the thought process?
I think that
around
is
it?
exactly it. Is
Because I
getting
think
noticed.
they're ugly too.
They're just absolute abominations to look at on the road. They're not practical. They showed a guy in northern Maine who has one, and he had like 2x4s sticking out the back, and it was like it's not functional at all.
Have you ever gone and looked at it?
I've looked at it from the outside. I've never ridden in it.
To me, I agree with what you guys are saying, but there's the sci-fi part of me that looks at it and
I will
goes,
give you that.
That is a very cool, futuristic vehicle, but it doesn't fit. I personally don't think it fits these days, but there's part of me that's like, that's pretty neat.
I think that if I'm going to drive that thing, it better be able to withstand a rocket blast, because I got to be driving through some sort of last-ending post-apocalyptic war.
And what I love about them, and so many idiots didn't realize it, when they would go somewhere and they'd immediately feel the Elon Musk, Donald Trump, ties, and they try to trash the car.
That's
the car
stupid.
has video cameras all around
Stupid.
it. So Laura gets angry, goes over, slams a sledgehammer up against the car, and the person has got it all on video.
My car does that too.
Anybody who
I
does
found
that
to be so funny, because you just couldn't be an adult, and you just had to go, I got to get politics involved. I got to go over and scratch my name. And good, we got you all on video.
Those people will criticize everybody for all kinds of things. Then they go out and do that shit. They're just as bad.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're doing. Like, look, you got to scratch somebody's car. I'm not knocking the Musk thing. I'm not a fan, but that's fine. The car is just not attractive.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It may even ride great, but I just don't see it. No. Now, as far as other cars, what cars, Kelly, do you
PT
think?
Cruiser. I thought those were ugly.
Scotty had one.
Did you have one for a short time?
Short time.
Who was it? Ian at the radio station had one. I never liked the looks of it.
No, wait a minute. What did you have?
I had the FJ Cruiser.
FJ
had the Hummer.
Cruiser.
I was like, the PT Cruiser is
Almost like an old Woody,
Yes,
old Woody
yes,
wagon.
yes.
Yeah, I didn't mind that one.
The ZZ Top car. It reminded me of like they were trying to like go back to a time.
I didn't like the PT Cruiser. I didn't like your car.
Yeah,
The
it's
look
an
of it.
FJ Cruiser.
FJ
That's
Cruiser,
different.
FJ Cruiser, I'm sorry.
I
I
think that
don't
was
have
cool.
a problem with that one.
Now, Scotty gave me a ride on that. Okay, and I will tell you.
It was perfectly fine when I was towing his ass around. But now, look.
Okay, for a guy that gets his ass towed around a lot by someone like me, like that, so you could drink all those years in the luau, maybe you could give me a little slack there. I didn't say anything bad about it while you had it.
I loved it.
I'm glad you loved it.
Amy called it the PT loser.
Dude, the windshield is about a foot high. Foot high. That's it. Straight across. 3 windshield wipers.
3 windshield wipers, little tiny ones.
Yeah. And there's no dash. You are going out that fucking window should you crash.
There was a dash.
There was no dash, dude.
It was a dash.
You had enough for your little hula girl. That was it. And the compass.
Now I had a hula girl.
You had something up there.
Yeah, there were compasses. And
Yeah.
so there was a dashboard.
Compasses, more than one.
Yes.
Okay.
No, there was 3.
Okay.
So if the car was level,
Yeah.
there was a compass, and there was one other thing.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I didn't think it was the most attractive vehicle. Scotty, what's an ugly vehicle for you?
To me, was the Pontiac Aztec. It was out in the 90s. That vehicle.
Bubble car.
It was just. It wasn't good. It was not pleasant.
Did you ever see?
I had to look it up because I remembered the car and I wanted to remember what it looked like. But it was like, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's make it
Go a little longer in the back.
a little longer in the back.
But not much.
And the little wheels.
Oh, yeah. What's the guy from that drove one?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
That's right.
yeah.
He did have one.
Yeah.
When somebody who designed that said, I kind of want a station wagon, but I don't want a station
It was
wagon.
like-
It was in between.
We used our whole budget until
Yeah.
it got to the wheels. And then we're like, all right, just throw on little wheels.
Did you ever see the AMC Pacer?
Yes.
Which was the first car that was like a bubble car, mostly windows. People hated that car. I didn't mind it. Erica, a car that you think is ugly.
First thing that came to mind was this truck that I saw on the highway last week. It was like 2 feet off the ground and it was black tinted and it just looked scary and it was huge. It had like 4 wheels in the back, but it was like a normal
Just
size
like intimidating
truck.
looking.
Yeah, I really didn't like that one. And I also don't like the boxy cars.
I don't like boxy either.
I like a boxy
I like
car.
boxy car.
No,
my,
the boxy
my
car.
car is now boxy.
What is it?
I
The
like
Scion? Is that what it is? The Scion?
Yeah,
Kind of
that
a
was
boxy car?
Remember the one where the hamsters got
Yeah.
out of it?
Yeah, the hamster.
The cube. I think it's called
See,
a cube.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was called. I don't mind a boxy car.
I don't
think. I guess Laura, I don't think of your car as a boxy car. I guess I'm looking more car, not SUV.
We're talking
Yeah, like
straight back.
these.
Like the back is like
Oh,
straight.
that was great.
Yeah, that's not for me.
Oh, that's a Scion. Yeah.
That's not for me.
Not
That
for
better
me
be-
either.
That better be bulletproof.
Station wagons are pretty ugly.
No, I want it to be like a freaking presidential car. If I'm gonna have a car like that, I want it to be bulletproof. That's all. Not
So
that
this is the
anybody's-
Pacer that Greg's talking about.
Yeah, the Pacer was wild.
That's what Greg had. You had the Pacer, right?
I did.
Yes.
I did. I counted the other day the number of cars that I've had since I've been an adult, and then I included the ones that Valerie and I had together, and we're like 15 cars.
I went on a run where I drove my cars till 400,000 miles.
Yeah.
And then people started crashing into me a lot. So I've gone through a few.
The thing that bugs me with cars now is the shape is largely the same on a lot of models. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who the first one was to come out with like they're very Taurus-y. They're the CRV. They're coupes almost, like hatchbacks a little bit.
Hatchbacks
but they're
are
not
in, yeah.
trucks. But man, there's a million of them. They all look the same to me. I'm not a guy that can go, there goes a Toyota Tercel, or there goes a Toyota RAV4.
Another car
Some
that
guys
was very,
can.
very popular when we were younger was the Subaru Brat, which if you look,
Death
there's actually
machine.
2 seats in the back. So those are the people you put that you hate.
Yeah, little bucket
so
seats.
when
Was
you
that
get an X
legal?
on the way,
Oh yeah, it was legal.
Very legal.
and later on, to make everything safe, they were like, "Ooh, we feel bad." They put in a really cheap roll bar. I don't know if you know what that. So
they didn't die.
so
yeah,
you
maybe.
die instantly.
Yeah. Didn't they have handles next so you could hold on to handles?
There should be, and there
of the
should have
seat?
been later on. There was a seat belt that they had in there. Yeah, so that's where you.
That's
put your,
kind of fun.
Station wagons back in the day had what they called a rumble seat, and some of the cars did too. But station wagons had a third seat in the very back. You'd flip it up, where your spare tire is. You flip that up, and it becomes a seat, and you face the back of the vehicle. Was where the kids. That's where you love to be if you were a kid. You're like,
Right.
I want the freaking back seat. But then, of course, you get a rear end collision and you're eating it. So yeah, there's all kinds of scary shit going
What do
on.
you think about the El Camino? I never
El
liked.
Camino was
I never
amazing.
liked
the
the
half
look
truck?
of it.
Loved it. Now we're talking I think the original was a Chevy. later on, other companies did it and made it a little bit. But I loved the original. Oh, El Camino.
Those were the 70s when they were orange and
Yep.
crazy, like really gross colors. God, the 70s sucked. I will say, I was driving beside a Jeep the other day. It was a 4-door Jeep, and it had a bed of like 4.5 feet behind it. So it was kind of like a pickup truck, but not. But it was total Jeep, and I kind of looked at it, and it was white, had black trim, and I'm like, that's a cool looking vehicle right there. I kind of actually felt for it.
The next one I want is I'm going to do a pickup truck, but I want to do like a mid-size pickup truck. And Amy's like, we probably should do a 4-door.
Yeah.
But then I've lost the longer bed.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm like, well, fit the drum kit. She's like, well, you can put all the, you can still put the pieces.
You can get the super.
I will tell you that my
Long
truck
bed and the 4.
My truck is a short bed truck, really. All right, so I can't do big stuff, like clearly, right? And there have been more times than not when I've wanted to use it as that, and so you gotta weigh that. How much are you gonna need to put like big stuff in there?
I know.
You know, so.
But I'm a guy that likes to drive down the road, and when something's out by the road that says free, I'm like, hello.
So
that's
you
for
should
me.
get a super. Get the
You're a
super
trash
cab
picker.
with the
What's that?
You're a trash picker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your kind of guy.
Hey, whatever.
Whatever. I was gonna say, what was it? What car have you always wanted? The opposite of what we were talking about. Because there was a car behind the Thing, dude.
The
I
Thing.
remember the Thing. I didn't want to drive it.
This was part of the Volkswagen family.
Yep.
So
I love Volkswagen.
Yep.
But that's boxy.
I've had
is
a
that
Volkswagen.
is so boxy.
That's
But I
military boxy. That's like you know.
Yeah.
You say you had one?
No.
Oh.
I know people that have.
I mean, the
never
Land
really-
Rover looks pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it fits me, but it looks impressive.
You mean the Range Rover? Is that
I
the
don't
same
know,
thing?
Land Rover, Range Rover, they're different, right?
Yeah, they
There
are.
was a Range Rover driving behind me at a Discovery or thinking there's another one that's called the Defender. I look at those, I'm like, I'd love to have one of those. But I don't want to spend a lot of money on a car. I'm not an expensive car guy. I'm just not. But if I won a lottery, I'd probably get one. I don't know anything about them.
I do like the classic Beetle because my
Your daughter has one.
that's Nora has
yeah.
a
The newer
newer
one.
one. But my dad when he was in the Air Force, he wanted a cheap vehicle that you could put like $4 in gas and travel with it, and that was his car, and I always wanted one.
Lord, do you ever have a car that you always wanted?
Not really.
Yeah.
Cars to me, it
Are
gets me
practical
to
things.
where I
I'm
need to
with you.
be.
Yep.
You
I'm
know,
with you.
I need it. I need the third row because of kids.
Yep.
I need something that tows a camper. Now I'm happy.
I
Yeah,
liked
that's
it when
me.
she had that fast car for a while. That she rocked.
But I
do
will
go
say
fast.
now,
but I do like the inside of my car. I do like that I can change the colors of how it glows. So right now it's purple because it's my favorite color.
I like
The
that.
Bronco's a good looking. I like the bigger Bronco, but I still think it's too small. I think it's got to be bigger.
I looked at a Bronco.
Small.
It wasn't going to pull
No.
what I needed it to pull.
Nope.
So I'm like, nope.
I think the new Broncos are very cool looking.
But
Again,
they're not-
boxy. But what am I? I'm not towing anything. That's
You're towing an attitude. I'll tell you that. King size attitude. Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Car you ever want to want? You ever
This
care?
might sound a little bit hypocritical, but when I think boxy, I don't think of this car. I've always wanted a Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You-
think
you
some
strike
people
me as a Jeep
consider
chick.
that. Yeah, I would love to. My parents were like, "No, that's too unsafe."
Here's the thing. True fact.
They
I stand
were
by this.
they were noted in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s.
Flip.
What your mom and dad just said they were
Were they
flipping.
flipping?
They were
Right.
flipping because
yeah.
they built them up higher. And now they're going a little bit wider.
No.
So they're looking at it as from the old school. Yes, they were very tippy, but now they are
A little bit wider,
they're
I
a little
think.
bit more
Yeah.
wider, and they sit better.
Yeah, their problems. The Jeeps have had their problems. Every car has their problems, but Jeeps have had their problems. I don't want
Right.
anything with a door that's connected by a cloth strap.
I
And
do.
some of the early ones, I don't. I want a full on vehicle. I'm going to feel safe in. But the newer Jeeps are nice. What was I going to say? I definitely want a van that I could take and live in. I want one of those.
That would be cool.
I like the classic, like the old 70s and 80s
Yeah.
vans. Oh.
I was going to say about Jeeps. Is what I was going to. I used to say all the time. Beautiful women drive Jeep Cherokees. You ever look at a Jeep Cherokee? It's like it was a period of time. It was like all gorgeous. Same thing with Jeeps. Great looking chicks just drive Jeeps. I don't know if it's the outside, the outdoorsy type.
What
you know what I
Greg
mean?
is saying is if you were not a pretty chick, they would say, there's nothing on the lot.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
You might want to go
I did not
down
say that.
the street.
There was
We
a
can't
period of
sell
time
that
on the
to
air
you.
where I said, you ever see every single Jeep Cherokee has a very attractive woman behind the wheel. I did say that for a long period of time.
Yes, you did.
And I was right. So,
Yeah.
all right, what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh, yeah, dominant women. Scotty, ladies and gentlemen, likes a strong woman, physically strong. Talking muscles on the back, shoulders, finely chiseled. He likes that. Yay?
I'm not fighting with you.
They say that dominant women make the best wives. You ever heard that? When you think dominant woman, you think a woman that tells you what to do all the time. Nope. What?
I can't. He gets so scared, but he likes that tough, strong.
No, I also
telling him.
I looked at you sometimes. I can picture you as at times, you can be. Yeah.
You think?
Oh, yes.
Oh, she totally is.
Yeah.
Totally a dominant woman.
However, the thing about Laura is she'll let you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
She'll just do what she wants to do.
Yep.
But she's not telling you, you have to do this with me. She's not that.
I'm very independent.
Yes.
But I also like to be tough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm really good at telling people what I want. I'm not,
You're not shy about it.
Nope.
Nor
not
should
at
you
all.
be. Nor should you be.
I know sometimes it comes across as blunt and sometimes it can hurt feelings, but whatever.
Yeah, I've never noticed that.
I am
But
starving.
this is who I am. I don't care.
I am starving. No, you're not.
Yeah, you are not. Trust me, you are not. So, but some, like I've got a couple of friends of mine who have been, some of the people that they've been with, they seem totally at home with being almost, I don't want to say controlled, but dominated by a partner. You know what I mean? Which, look, whatever.
Sounds strong.
Yeah, you don't want to be a bitch and like bossy.
They don't think that. They don't think that
some
way.
people, like direction. And
Some people need structure of being told what to do.
I can be very, at times, wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Bring on for dinner tonight, I don't care.
The reason...
And so the having somebody like Amy, who sometimes...
This is where we're going.
Will fall right into that role.
Yeah.
We're going to have pasta tonight. Sounds good.
Yeah. Valerie is not that way. We're always been a compromiser couple. You know what I mean? Which sometimes can be like, I don't care. And then she'll be like, I don't care. And I'm like, well, I don't care.
Somebody's got to take control.
No, I don't care.
And then I'll go, all right, let's get a pizza. She goes, nah, I think we're gonna get fish. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's nothing worse than that. I don't care what we have. All right, let's go for a barbecue. Now, barbecue's too heavy tonight.
If we're going out as a group and you say, Greg, where do you want to go? I'm going to say, I'm good with whatever. Because every time that gets asked and I say, I could go for Mexican, and somebody goes, let's get Chinese. And it never is where
So you got to be in the right mood to get
suggest.
something, say, deep fried. Sometimes you don't want deep fried, or sometimes you don't want Chinese because you feel guilty
And here's
about
the
eating
thing.
too much of it.
I roll with it. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Some of the things, for guys like Scotty, if you reason a dominant woman makes a good wife.
I think it'd say sandwich.
No.
Erica didn't think that was funny at all. I just went over here. That's the most serious look I have ever seen her give.
It was only an instant,
but
she softened it very quickly.
She is disgusted with you.
Dominant women initiate sex. They're going to get what they want. I think all guys appreciate that, right? Mm-hmm. I think. I don't know. It's the article said that they encourage you. Is that true? Do they encourage you?
What do you mean, like
sexually?
No. I just mean encourage you in general.
You got this little guy?
They push you.
You mean something like that?
No.
You got this. Keep it up, buddy.
They encourage you like
Way to mow the lawn, Scotty. Go get him.
You should do that. You know what I mean? You should do that. Or that would be good for you, that kind of thing. And I don't know.
You got this.
Sometimes when I think of a dominant person, I think of dominant meaning they try to get you to do what they want you to do. And I don't like that.
But
it's not always that way. Right.
No.
Okay. They expect you, dominant women expect you to excel, to do well. You know what I mean? Like dominant women aren't with layabout guys that do nothing. They expect, I'm going to say performance, but not in a sexual way. They expect you to show up, to do the things that you're supposed to do in a relationship. And if you don't, I'm thinking you're going to get your ass kicked emotionally. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Dominant women aren't shy. Yep. That's a given. You can't be dominant and shy. Right?
Correct.
I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fearless. Dominant women, they're not afraid of it. They're not afraid of.
They might be. They just don't show it.
But they're not afraid of like sticking up for themselves. They're not afraid to advocate for what they want and expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is, why wouldn't they be? Yeah, I don't get it. Like I always want to I always wanted a person that would be my equal. I didn't want to be.
I don't want that.
I don't want to be the man, and I know guys that do that. They like a subservient woman. I'm like, what the planet are you on?
I like
don't
it
want that at all.
as like a wrestler with a valet.
Yeah.
You're a little bit behind me. Mm-hmm. I like that.
They don't. Dominant women don't need to be rescued.
I want to throw something at them.
Right. Dominant women don't need to be rescued. They don't need you to save them. You know, you should always be ready to save your partner, no matter who is. But dominant women don't need to be saved. They're not a damsel in friggin' distress. Don't treat them like one. If you're an equal, then you're not a damsel in distress. You have problems. Sometimes you need help. Yeah. Right? Like Valerie can fend for herself. But she'd probably be better at it than me.
But then sometimes if you do step in, what do you think? I can't handle it?
That's my problem.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do that, but I'm always worried. Like, if somebody was to disrespect Valerie, I'd be in on it. Mm-hmm. I would be like, no, that's not going to, no. And I'm not being I'm just saying, like, that's unacceptable to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she's not a damsel in distress. But sometimes, I mean, if I saw one of you guys getting disrespected by someone, I'd do the same thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're not damsels in distress. And what else is there? They can take care of themselves. Valerie doesn't need me to, we go to a party or if I'm working, she's fine. Wherever she is, whatever she's doing, she's like you. Mm-hmm. She'll talk to anybody and she's very affable and stuff like that. I don't have to go, I got to go back and check with Valerie. I got to go see how Valerie's doing. I don't have to do that. I do sometimes, you good? I do that, but that's it. They make, dominant women, Scotty, make you stronger, not weaker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They like to punish you. You like that?
No, there's nothing fun about being punished.
What's the fun of having a really strong woman if they're not going to punish you? I thought that's kind of what you secretly like, but don't want to admit it. That's not part of the article anyway. I'm just messing with you. Do you like to be punished?
No.
You like to be? He doesn't like to be yelled at.
No.
Unless he likes to be yelled at. Now, we've never talked about this. He doesn't like to be yelled at. So you yell at Scotty, he's checking out.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe behind closed doors, whole different Scotty.
Oh, I've just
you know what I mean?
Learned that like when a person's voice hits a certain loudness, I'm done.
Yeah, but maybe you're different. What I'm saying is behind closed doors.
Nah, no, I don't want to be yelled at at all. No.
Do you get on your fours like at Marv Albert and have the woman ride on your back and smack your ass?
There's no saddle. No.
Dominant women want you to challenge them. I don't know if I want to challenge them. I don't want to challenge anybody.
Isn't there enough?
Not every day.
Isn't there enough challenges out there?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every day, like
I don't want to challenge you.
There can be like a million
Am I wrong?
things.
But
Do you guys
what
like to be
kind of challenge?
challenged?
Like being challenged in what way? Like pushing me to challenge myself? Like that's
Pushing you
different than
to be better than
Right.
because they know.
I like that challenge of somebody pushing you to be the better version of yourself, challenging you to do better at work or joining a run club, doing that kind of stuff. That's okay.
If I thought Valerie had things like that needed to be worked on, would I say it? Yes. Challenging just sounds too bold. You know what I mean? You shouldn't do that. Or challenge. I don't know.
That's different than you encouraging you to add challenges to your life. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Well.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't like the word challenge, but encouraging, yeah, absolutely. And they got their shit together, apparently. That's what this article talks about. So I thought I'd just share that, Scotty, because I know you like the dominant women. Do you both? That's both of you.
I think so.
Yep.
Right?
I'm dominant. Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing to be. What are you talking about? It's a great thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing either.
I'm glad you told us.
You didn't know.
How long have we worked together? I had no
idea.
Freaking idea.
Shocker.
There have been times when Laura will say things to me or Scotty or Kelly, and then we just sit there and go, whoa, like that was like a punch in the face.
She might have done it this morning.
Even though she doesn't really punch you in the face, she means it in the best way. But sometimes she'll just cut through the BS and just rock you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't like BS.
Probably 8 out of 10 times, it is well deserved
And correct.
and correct.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like a couple in there, you kind of go, "You serious?
Yeah.
This is what I'm getting spoken to about."
If he doesn't say anything, he shuts up.
Yeah, just don't
He
say
just
anything.
sits there and
Put his
takes
head
it.
down.
Sometimes you just got to take it. There's no question about it. All right. Well, we've got to. We're gonna jump. We got other stuff we got to do. We have the Buzz Plus segment coming up in just a little bit. I don't know if you. Hey, look, if you have comments, I love hearing about the Buzz 24/7. What do you want to hear us talk about? What are your subjects? What questions do you want to ask? You ever want to ask something about the show? You can ask it. We do talk about pull back the curtain, behind the scenes stuff and stuff like that. Yeah, we're an open book. You know it. If you want to know what Kelly likes in the bathroom, he'll take all those questions. Health and beauty aid
What
stuff.
kind of saran wrap? What does he do with his saran wrap?
I bet he wears a diaper.
I don't buy it either. I just have some left over from when my mom had it. I don't buy it.
Because your mom was into it.
I don't know. I'm not going to say
Your
that.
mom
I
loved it.
I don't know. I don't know when I started hating food wrapped in saran wrap. I will never eat it. I just can't get over it. It's a problem, really. I should not even care, but I do. Anyway,
I remember those days.
we will see you tomorrow. If
Hanging
you're a
out
Buzz
with
Plus,
Kelly's mom.
Plus member, we're coming right back.
Or as I called her, Pooh Bear, during those
He's not
special
gonna
events.
Stop. He's not going to stop.
Nope.
He's not going to stop.
Tell her I said hi.
Thank you for hanging with us. Join us tomorrow. More You Pick It tickets. And tickets to see Godsmack and a chance at a meet and greet. That's going to happen tomorrow as well. Jimmy Dunn's going to be here and more. All right?
Give me some of that.
All right. We will be, see you. Unless you're a Buzz Plus member. We'll be back. Hey, it's Craig, and I've been getting the best sleep of my life because of the sheets that I got from Cozy Earth. They're bamboo sheets that keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And you can save 30% off right now if you go to morningbuzz.com/deals and use the code word BUZZ for Cozy Earth. Sheets, bedding, bath, and more. 30% off with the code word BUZZ. But you got to go to morningbuzz.com/deals to get it. I promise you won't regret it. 30% off on Cozy Earth right now. morningbuzz.com/deals. Use the code word BUZZ. Hey, folks, it's Greg. I love talking about businesses I enjoy and products that I use. And if you want to work together with me, then go to morningbuzz.com and hit the advertise link and find out how I can help people find your business. What do you say? Let's do it.